What's good, y'all? Hey, man. I am right here, all the way live again on Facebook. Listen, I posted some stuff earlier today, this evening, and I was talking about Valentine's Day. Um, let's just get into it. In my opinion, Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday. Yes, I said it. It's a Hallmark holiday. What do I mean by that? Um, it's a holiday that was literally created for no other significance than for greeting cards. I mean, much like Mother's Day, Father's Day, they're all kind of created for greetings cards. However, at least with Mother's Day and Father's Day, um, you know, that is a time that those people can be appreciated and remembered. But and they don't have all of the materialism associated that Valentine's Day has. When I tell you that Valentine's Day is on some materialistic mess, I mean, golly. I remember as a kid, man, and I'm getting ready to date myself. When I was in high school back in the 90s, the early 90s, the it thing to do for your girlfriend or the girl you were trying to get with was to get them a Richie Bear for Christmas or Valentine. And they had those Valentine Richie Bears that all the girls wanted. Do any of y'all know where your Richie Bears are now? Do y'all remember even the dude's name that got you a Richie Bear? Probably not. Meanwhile, this dude spent $40 on a Richie Bear in 1992. Do you know how much $40 was back then? Man, $40 was a lot of money. It's the equivalent of about $125 right now. So basically, that's this kid going out spending $125 on you in high school, and you're capping on the fact that this dude's hormones are going crazy right then. So he thinks he's gonna get some for that $40 Richie Bear that he spent, and then let me just go there. It's a rabbit hole, and I'm gonna stop right there because I'm about to just open up Pandora's box. All right, that's my tirade for the moment. Let's talk about some music. So I'm working on a new piece. I actually put this piece out at the beginning of the year in 2020, and I'm redoing it because it didn't do the piece justice. It's called My Friend Carmelo, and it's dedicated to a friend of mine that passed last year. Um, because this is the feeling that I've always had when she was around. Real cool, just really good friend, really free spirit. Her name was Carmen White. She died of breast cancer, and it was a really, really, really sad situation. But she's just one of those people who, if you knew her, then you loved her. She was just that person. You couldn't be mad at her. She was a free spirit. She was in and out, flighty, dope, incredible. You could probably pick whatever adjective you wanted to put on her. But anyway, when she passed, it really kind of just broke my heart. It hurt me kind of bad. Um, but I wrote this song, you know, trying to capture a little bit of the spirit that she had, and it's kind of a smooth jazz piece, even though there wasn't too much smooth jazz about her. Um, and I'm kind of working on it, trying to figure out what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna sound like, and this is kind of the blueprint for it right now. she was a real dope vocalist too, by the way. Okay, so right there, I feel like it needs something. See, it's got that doing the thing with the vocalist, but I feel like it should be with the piano as well. Let me see. See how that feels. Play the right notes, John. Okay, so that's the lick. Let's clean that up and figure out if it works. Yeah, wrong note. So I haven't played this in over a year, so forgive me, y'all. One of these days, I'm gonna get it. Get the right notes, man. Y'all are just seeing what happens when you're not sure about what you're doing. Here we go. Okay, so that's kind of a rough. That's kind of a rough just to kind of see how that's gonna vibe. I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not. Let's see. trying to capture the right feeling. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense once I figure out the vibe of what it is I need to do. Let's play the let's just play the rest of the piece real quick. And of course, that would be computer. Every time I try to open up Facebook Live, craziness happens. All right. What's up, Catherine Williams? Yep. Okay. Try this one more again. Yeah, not feeling any of that. Little synth solo. Yeah, this piece needs some work. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know what it needs. It's not quite capturing the essence of her that I really wanted to capture. Um, but it's close. It's close. I wanted, you talk about a person that was sweet yet feisty at the same time, and was a really cool musical spirit to be around. But underneath, underneath that sweet spirit was a sense of sadness and solemnness and introspectiveness that's very common in a lot of artists, man. I think about even myself or any artist that's really really serious about their shit. Um, there's a sense of foreboding or sense of I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Sorrow. It's very introspective. Um, it's almost like even comedians. A couple of my best friends are comedians, and if you didn't know it, that they were really funny, sometimes when you just hanging out with them, you would think that they were manic depressed. You know, it's but they have a different outtake on what the world is, and I'm trying to capture that in this piece. I want the beauty and the sorrow and the joy and all of that. Um, but then, certain other parts of, her life was very simple. And I didn't want to get too complicated with the chord changes because then you start getting into things that are not exactly reflective of her. Just kind of giving you guys an insight into my thought process when I'm creating. And you all get to see the end product very seldomly, or really almost don't let anybody into my process for creativeness or creativity. Nobody's really seen this except for a few people who've been to the studio. And big shout out to my boy Darnell Williams. He told me years ago, "Hey man, you need to let people see how you create." And it wasn't easy because I would never want to just set up cameras and do all that stuff because by the time you did all of that, then I wasn't in the creative space anymore. Well, now, thanks to the technology, we can just have cameras set up. I built this new studio from scratch so that I can have cameras set up. So, uh, hopefully, I'll have some cool content for you guys to see the creative process. Yeah. So, but I do like this theme. theme is kind of cool. I know I just played through a lot of that. Just trying to get myself wrapped around. What does this song sound like stripped away without all of the other instruments with just piano? Does it work with just piano? No drums, nothing else, and it does. So I haven't played all day. I haven't warmed up. So I'm real rusty. So I don't know if I'm going to use anything that I'm doing on this video as part of the actual record. But let's see. Let's try it one more time. So you think it's good vibes, okay? All right, Javon. did all that and I forgot to hit record. How about that? Oh, just is what it is, man. Sometimes we do stuff. Yeah, there's no rhyme, no reason, as my boy George Duke used to say. Well, that's all I have today, man, for this installment of Me Live, the Friday night before a Valentine's Day edition. You know, hey, man, if you love somebody, go out and do something nice for them. If you're into Valentine's Day, by all means, go. I'm not telling anybody not to be a part of it. It's just something that I don't buy into personally. Um, I just don't. I've never seen the benefit. It's only been a burden to feel like obligated to do something. You know, I feel like sharing love. All the time. Go up and give my wife a kiss in a few minutes. Um, like I said, I'm gonna be cooking dinner on Sunday evening. Not because it's Valentine's Day, because that's what I do on Sunday evenings. I cook a fancy dinner for the family. Because why? That's the one way I can show that I love them on a regular basis. So, despite whatever your personal feelings are about Valentine's Day, love it, hate it, whatever, show love every day. Show love all the time. Um, and cherish the moments of the people that are with you. So if it does take Valentine's Day for you to take that time, by all means go out and do it. But for me and mine, we gonna skip Valentine. All right, y'all. See you on the flip side.